In this video, we're going to explore the substitute modifier. This will allow us to substitute a three-dimensional model for a two-dimensional shape. Open the apartment1.max file, and this contains a linked AutoCAD drawing. Let's go ahead and open up the Scene Explorer, expand the apartment drawing, and expand the block chair, and select its linked geometry shape node there. Go to the Modify panel and assign the Substitute modifier to this. Make sure both of these options are checked at first, and then scroll down here, and you have several options for making a substitution. You can either pick a scene object that's already in this max file, or you could select it by name, or you could select an XREF object from another max file, and that's what we're going to do. Select the Designer Furniture Max file, open that, and here within that file we can select one of the objects to make the substitution. In this case we are selecting the chair block, so let's select the Different Freedom task chair, click OK, and we are prompted with this question. Do you want to assign the substitute object's material to this object? Yes. And there it is. Let's select the desk and go in and select its linked geometry. You see, if you just select the block desk and try to assign substitute, it's not going to work. Substitute is not in the list here. However, if you go deeper and select the linked geometry, then you'll find it's in here. So again, I want to select an XREF object. It's the same max file in this case. And we want the Dordoni worktop. Yes. Let's just continue on and make two more substitutions. We have the lounge chair, and I will assign the substitute modifier. This time I'll open the list and type SUBS to jump directly to that alphabetically, and then I'll press Enter to assign it. Select XREF object, the same Designer Furniture file, and we're doing the lounge chair. That would be the Alto Lounge. Yes. Incidentally, these models came from a Designer Furniture collection that I made about 10 years ago. Let's go ahead and open up the sofa, select its linked geometry node, and type in the substitute modifier and press Enter. Select the same max file and grab the Sofa A model out of that max file and choose Yes to the question. Okay, so we've made these substitutions. Now, another nice thing you can do with this modifier is select an object, go in here and choose not to display it in the viewport. And this would be helpful in a more complex project. If you're doing a really large residence or an office building or something that has a lot of complexity to it, your display performance can really bog down when you have, let's say, hundreds of desks and chairs. So in this way, you can choose not to display it in the viewport. Go ahead and make sure that it will be displayed in the render. Let me just make this change to each one of these objects. I'll uncheck in viewport. And now, if we had a really complex file, our display performance would be very fast because it's representing these 3D models just with a flat surface. But when we make a rendering, the three-dimensional models are substituted in, and we get the best of both worlds. So there you have it, the ins and outs of using the substitute modifier with XREF objects.